Getting prepared to head to the school bus may be a hassle every morning, but the ride to school is just as important. South Beloit School District is putting an emphasis on bus safety. Our 13 WRX's Dylan Valencia walks us through the rules of the road that you need to be aware of to avoid those close calls. Good morning, Dylan.
Yeah, Manny, good morning. Well, school is now in full force, which means many students will be taking the ride on the bus to and from school. Now, it's not the bus ride that could potentially be dangerous, but it is in fact the seconds it takes a student to get on the bus or off the bus. Now, South Beloit School District did share some bus safety tips with me and why the bus is actually the safest vehicle for your students to get to and from school.
The school buses are the safest vehicle on the road for transporting students to and from school. It's morning, it's afternoon, they're going to work, they're coming home from work, they're going places, and they just seem rushed at times. Loading a student can take as less than 20 seconds.
South Beloit School District is putting an extra emphasis on bus safety, recently contracting with Durham, an outsourced company. The district is reminding parents and drivers on the rules of the road.
You should stop 20 feet in all directions and wait for them to get the students safely across the roadway.
But what are the specific rules of the road for the state of Illinois? This is a typical residential area that is a drop-off and pickup location. Whenever you see this red stop sign pop out, if you're with traffic, you must stop. If you're going in the opposite direction of a school bus across the median, as long as there are 2 or more lanes going in that direction, you do not have to stop.
The school district teaches them certain things, their bus drivers teach them certain things, but it's also important for parents to, they have to stay seated, they have to remain quiet, they have to listen to the driver.
Bus drivers teach students about the 10-foot danger zone right here. Students know that if they're within 10 feet of a bus, it is a danger zone and they should be extra aware. Earlier, you heard South Beloit's transportation director say that students are transported in the safest vehicle on the roadways. But how, when most buses don't have seatbelts?
A lot of it has to do with the construction of the school bus. A school bus has certain requirements, and just a few of them are rub rails. The height of the bus is above the crash zone, so it absorbs crash impacts. The rub rail also absorbs that crash as well. I can personally attest, I was rear-ended as a school bus driver years ago, and our whole bus never felt a thing.
Beaker saying that having a seatbelt can be even more dangerous than not, with school bus seats acting similarly to that of an egg carton, where students are protected. Above all, next time you see that red blinking stop sign, make sure you stop. Doing this can save you a hefty fine and possible jail time. Now, it's not just students and parents that have to keep some rules in mind, but also the drivers. They have specific rules. For example, they cannot cross students across 4 lanes. In fact, they have to go to the other side of the road to drop off a student on that side, as well as earlier I showed you that 10-foot danger zone and that stick popping out in front of the bus. That is for bus drivers to see when a student is going up and around in front of the bus. We'll have more of these tips on our website, WREX.com. For now in South Beloit, I'm Dylan Valencia with 13 WREX.